Okay, a couple of notes from tonight's game. This is only Butler's second win in tournament play. They are 2-6. Both wins have come by 1 point. In 2018, they defeated Seton Hall 75-74 in a quarterfinal game.
Right.
Okay, looks like we have Coach LaVall. Jordan, Coach, can you make an opening statement and then we'll open it up for questions?
Yeah, just extremely proud of our group. Obviously been through a ton this year, and to get an opportunity, when you get to tournament time, just to reset and talk about lessons that we've learned, and then come out and fight for each other. So just we had a lot of respect for Xavier and how good they are, and they came at us in the first half. Right, to be honest, they dominated the paint, had 20 points in the paint, and we didn't guard them well at all. Gave up 6 threes, and our guys responded. And I thought they stayed focused, stayed in the moment. Bryce Enzi hit some huge threes to keep us around. Chuck Harris obviously made some plays late. Bo Hodges toughed it out. 2 huge putbacks by Bryce Golden and Miles Wilmer's defense, Jair Bolden's defense. They just battled. And as long as it was going to take, they were going to continue to fight for each other. So just proud of our group.
John, you have to unmute yourself.
The Zoom world.
Yeah, no, sorry about that, Coach. Let's go to David Woods.
Yes, thanks, LaVall. What do you think was the difference for you guys defensively? Because it seemed like your defensive energy and scheme and activity, kind of as it often has also kind of jump-started your offense. Did you change anything scheme-wise in the second half on defense?
Yeah, we did. We mixed some things up in the first half, and they took advantage of it. And so in the second half, we made an adjustment. And then obviously we found a group that was really tough defensively. Having Bo Hodges available helps. I thought he did a really good job on Scruggs, late. And, Miles Wilmer came in and used his length really well. And so, and we only gave up 3 threes when they had 6 in the first half. So that was a big part of it. And then we took care of the basketball, and tried to keep them out of transition. So I think we only had 6 or 7 turnovers. So that was a big part of it as well, just trying to make sure we got a shot on the rim, not give them any freebies.
Let's go to Jacob Schwartz.
LaVall, boys, congrats, buddy.
Thanks.
Hey, big second half. I was just I couldn't help but look at the box score. Down 40-26 at halftime, 44 in the last 2. I want to say in the second half and overtime, and a big part of that was Bryce Gold and Chuck Harris. How big were they down the stretch?
Huge. We were just trying to find solutions on both sides of the ball. And for those 2 guys, we rode them. Chuck played 39 of the minutes, but we had to. We found something that was working. Bryce did a good job sealing and finishing on the inside, and they had a lot of attention on Chuck. Obviously, he's played well lately. So he did a good job of moving the ball, finding teammates, and then taking his opportunities late, when he had an advantage.
And you were able to keep Zach Fremantle kind of in checkpoint because it seemed he really dominated in that first half. DeWatt Odom kind of had to pick up the slack. How'd you do it?
Just challenge Bryce and Bryce, to be honest with you, and not a lot to it. Like I said, they dominated the paint in the first half, and our guys stepped up and took the challenge. Sometimes there's no magic formula. You just got to play better. And so I thought our guys competed better in the second half.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
David, do you have a follow-up?
Yes, I do. I was just wondering if LaVall could estimate how impaired Bo and Bryce Enzi were, because, they were literally game-time decisions, and also how you kept Chuck Harris engaged. 0 for 8 start for a freshman would usually kind of wipe a kid out of the game, but obviously that did not happen to Chuck Harris.
Yeah, I thought he and Miles both, had a rough first half just shooting the basketball. I thought they had good looks. They just didn't fall for either one of them. And so, I thought in terms of them. You know, Chuck's a resilient kid. He's got a lot of right. He's got a lot of toughness to him. Right. He's been battling against Bo Hodges, Aaron Thompson in practice, and when they get the best of him, what they love about Chuck is he comes right back at him. Right. He doesn't back down, and so. He knew what was going on in the first half, and just tried to talk to him about taking a deep breath, right, not putting too much pressure on himself, and just playing the way he's been playing for us. In regards to Bo and Bryce, it was literally game time decision, and you know, they neither one was 100%, but you know, they had to compete, and they wanted to be out there, and we wouldn't put either one of them at risk, and glad they were out there.
Coach, thank you. Could we have Chuck Harris to step up there?
Thanks.
Okay, we're here with Chuck Harris, and let's go to Charlie Clifford, WIS-TV.
Chuck, congrats on the win. What was the locker room like after?
The locker room was full of excitement. Obviously, a comeback win like that against your rival team is special, so we definitely cherished it in the locker room for a few seconds here.
David Woods.
I was going to cast the same thing, but except Chuck, what was the mood when you guys were down so much in the first half, and then you chipped away a lot, but still it was like 10 points to go, like about 10 minutes. It looked like Xavier still had command. I guess what was the vibe like on the sideline? Because you still had a long way to go even after chipping the lead down.
Yeah, we knew we was playing a pretty rough first half. None of our shots were falling, and really everything was falling for them. So we knew we was always in the game. I think going into halftime, we was only down 14. We just kept preaching one stop at a time, one possession at a time until we got back in it.
Final question from Tim Best.
Hey, Chuck. So my question for you is, I know that you guys don't like to do a lot of scoreboard watching or looking into, you know, the bracket and everything, but given that you beat Xavier and how bracketologists are looking at them now, do you think you might get a little bit of satisfaction, you know, taking your rival out of NCAA tournament contention?
I wouldn't say so, no. We're more focused on ourselves. We're focused on Butler, not Xavier. So.
All right. Well, hey, best of luck against Creighton tomorrow.
Thank you.
Chuck, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I thought I was going to get something good out of that. Wait.
Well, yeah, we could discuss it because there were a lot of things that went on, guys. As far as the defense, look at what they did as far as they went into the zone for a little bit up on top. You can think about the compared to going, but they went right back to the man-to-man. With other teams, they don't. Other teams actually stepped up, and like with Villanova, and they took Villanova out as far as that's concerned. I don't know what you guys are thinking along those lines, but it's very interesting what Coach did and how he's settling down the freshmen.
Just remember to try to keep yourselves off mute. We appreciate it.